sing, sing, sing to my God, my King.
Now, I'm going to tell you of a dream that I had a week ago concerning something that is about to happen. It was another warning dream. And, I had just woken up early in the morning for my prayers, feeling really refreshed and ready to meet with the Lord. And, because it was so early, after I'd finished praying, I basically went back to sleep. And as I did so, the Lord gave me a dream. Now, in this dream, I was with my family, my husband and all my 7 little children. We were on a day out, it appeared, and we were in this big, massive caravan park. And there were loads of people, loads of families, loads of parents with their children having a good time. And we were there pretty much all day into the evening. And towards the back, there was a fun fair. And, it was very colourful, lots of people laughing, and, lots of crowds and what have you. And as we walked into the park, the theme park, there was a lady with a caravan making sales, basically taking on bookings for holidays. And so as we walked up to the booth, I turned to the lady and I asked her how much it would cost to hire a caravan for the week for 7 days. And she told me it would cost £1,000. And I looked at my husband, and my husband looked at me as if he was quite shocked. And he nodded in agreement, and we agreed to book a caravan. But we booked it for 6 people, and I remember thinking, why are we not booking it for more? But we booked it for 6 people. And then the number 7, she said there was a caravan for 7. And as I said that, we saw a crowd of people running towards the distance. And as I looked up, I saw a massive spaceship hovering in the clouds. And at first, all you could see were lights flashing in the sky and everyone running forward. And as my children went to go to see what was happening, I stopped them. And we stood there and we looked up, and the spaceship came down lower, and everybody was standing underneath it, and this thing literally covered the whole sky. And I grabbed my husband and I said to him, "This is the deception. We need to leave. This is a massive deception." And at that, he grabbed me, we grabbed the kids, and we left, and we walked out of the gate. Now, what was significant about this dream was that as we were leaving, we heard a voice saying 120. And we know that 120 is symbolic of appointed time. In the Bible, it is symbolic of appointed time of waiting. After God saw how sinful and dedicated to evil that man had become, he determined that a 120-year period would be given for repentance. And then the floodwaters came. And what's interesting also is that we're in the year 2020. So just as a side note, the number 6 represents man. And so, in the Bible, we see that it represents man and human weakness and the evils of Satan and the manifestation of sin. Man was created on the 6th day, and man was appointed 6 days to labor. Now, 7 is the number of completeness and perfection, both physical and spiritual. And, most of its meaning is tied directly to God's creation of all things. And according to some Jewish traditions, the creation of Adam occurred on September the 26th in the year 3760 BC, or the first day of Tishari, which is like the 7th month, I think, on the Hebrew calendar. And the word created is used 7 times describing God's creative work. Genesis 1:21. 27 3 times, and there are 7 days in a week. Now, the number 1000 is quite interesting because Moses, in one of his final messages to the children of Israel, asks God to bless the people and make the nation 1,000 times bigger than they were. And, 1000 basically represents divine protection. We see that in the book of Joshua also. And so these numbers in the dream, they were very significant. And when I was in the dream, there was a big focus on these numbers, and especially the deception of the alien ship that I was looking at in the sky. And so when I asked for the interpretation was this. It would be, the dream represents a massive coming deception. And, we're in the year 2020 where a lot of strange things have happened. And, I can't say for sure of the time frame, but what I do know is this, is that a big deception is about to take place, and a lot of people are going to fall for it. A lot of people are going to accept the deception. And what I want to say to you here, brothers and sisters, is that, we need to stay close to God in these last days, because, we will be protected. God will take care of his people, but we have to stay close to God. If we allow ourselves to stray away, and if we don't stay in prayer and fasting and seeking his face daily, then my brothers and sisters, the truth of the matter is we are not going to make it. And I feel like we're getting so close to a lot of things that are about to go down. We just need to be strong, and we need to be courageous. We just need to hold on to God. We need to hold on to him tightly. The book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 9 says this: "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." God has already said, wherever you go, he will be with you, not to be afraid or dismayed. Brothers and sisters, do not be dismayed by the things that are happening right now, or that are about to happen. The Lord is our strength and protector. And, it's so easy to be knocked off course, and, to even feel, a little bit anxious and weary about the things that are going on, because we're constantly being bombarded by it all. But remember, Jesus says he is the light of the world, John chapter 8, verse 12. So drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think, and stay encouraged, stay in the faith, stay close to Jesus. And remember, Jesus is the light of this world. God bless you.
Our God is awesome. He can move mountains.